When Shark Tank India first aired in 2021, it brought something revolutionary to Indian television. Shark Tank India is a subsidiary of American show Shark Tank USA.
What distributor are you using?
So we sell primarily through Amazon.
So tell us how you got there, because that's your magic sauce, right?
And this show came in at a time when India was already buzzing with the entrepreneurship. But it lacked one crucial thing, a stage for small town innovators. In fact, the buzz around the word startup caught up after the launch of Shark Tank India. For reference, we can look at this overlapping spike in the words Shark Tank India and the word startup. It is easy to understand that the spike happened during the same time. And now, Shark Tank India is back with season 4 and new sharks. These sharks are not just investors, but they are also leaders in their own fields. Before we analyze what went wrong and what was good with our Indian version, let's first meet 5 of the most notable sharks in Shark Tank India. First up, we have fan favorite Aman Gupta. He is the co-founder and chief marketing officer of Boat, the brand that redefined audio products in India. Boat's revenue in 2024 was 3,000 crores at a loss of just 80 crore rupees. So far, Aman Gupta has invested in 118 startups through Shark Tank India. The next shark on our list is Namita Thapar, Executive Director of Emcure Pharmaceuticals. And till date, she has invested in 96 startups through Shark Tank India. The next shark is a pioneer in online matchmaking industry, and he's also a seasoned angel investor. Anubhav Mittal, the founder of Shaadi.com. With over 20 years of experience, he has invested in over 77 startups through Shark Tank India. Ashleel Grover, the founder of BharatPe, has invested in 21 companies on Shark Tank India till date. And he has been the most famous shark on Shark Tank India so far, the reasons for which will be discussed in the comment section below. The final shark on our rooster is Kunal Bahl, the co-founder of Snapdeal and Title Capital. Kunal Bahl is the game changer VC for Shark Tank India because he is a VC who has a lot of experience investing in amazing startups. He is the one to watch in this season. While he has invested in just 4 startups on Shark Tank India till date, through Titan Capital, Kunal has already invested in 215 startups. With this panel of investors, the stakes are higher, ideas are bolder, and the deals are bound to be more exciting. To compare Shark Tank India with other subsidiaries, let's break it down season by season. Season 1 was aired in December of 2021. Out of the 117 startups that aired, 67 managed to strike a deal with the sharks, securing a total funding of 42 crores. However, only 27 deals were closed, which means 23% of the deals got fulfilled. The main reasons for the deals not getting completed are discovery of something unusual during the due diligence process, renegotiating valuations with post-live telecast, and misalignment in the deal structuring process. Now, by the time the second season was aired in January of 2023, Shark Tank India had already become famous and millions of investors knew about startups. The second season was bigger, bolder, and packed with even more action. 165 startups were aired, 103 secured funding, and 99 deals were closed. A remarkable improvement of 60% closure rate. And then came season 3 in January of 2023. 120 startups were aired, 72 secured funding, and 48 deals were closed, which means only 40% of deals were closed. And by now, Shark Tank India wasn't just a show, it was a movement across India. In season 4, 54 startups were aired and 31 secured funding, and this season is still running, which means the show is really going really great. For many startups, appearing on Shark Tank is just the beginning, and even those who did not secure a deal at least gained visibility, mentorship, and in some cases, external funding. For instance, Skippy Ice Pops reported a 40% surge in their sales post Shark Tank Season 2 appearance. Now, let's dive into Shark Tank USA, the OG of Shark Tank franchisee and a global phenomenon. This is the show that introduced the world to the idea of pitching your business to a panel of mega rich investors in exchange for your equity. In Shark Tank USA, the sharks are no less than celebrities. You've got Mark Cuban, the billionaire tech tycoon, Kevin O'Leary, famously known as Mr. Wonderful, and Barbara Corcoran, the queen of real estate, and so many more. These sharks are household names not just for their wealth, but because of their sharpness in business. The pitches in Shark Tank USA are often about cutting-edge innovations. You will see everything from AI-powered home devices to revolutionary medical gadgets and apps that solve problems you didn't even know you had. And not just innovative startups, even the average deal size can be of millions of dollars. But what about Shark Tank India? It is complete different ballgame. While Shark Tank USA is all about cutting-edge technology and global markets, the Indian version has unique charm. It is deeply rooted in culture, practicality, and local relevance. Another major difference is the emotional connection. In Shark Tank USA, the sharks prioritize data, profit margin, and scalability. But in India, the story behind business matters just as much as the numbers. For example, many entrepreneurs on Shark Tank India come from tier 2 and tier 3 cities, sharing stories of resilience and grit. And that connection, that relatability is what makes Shark Tank India so special. Now, let's talk about money. When Shark Tank USA deals are often in millions of dollars, India's deals range from 25 lakh rupees to 2 crore rupees. Why? Because the Indian market is still growing and startups here focus on building sustainable and practical businesses. This approach allows us to make big impact without always needing massive capital. To wrap it up, at its core, Shark Tank India isn't about funding. It is about inspiring a nation. And it's about proving that dreams from small towns can make it big. Whether it is Shark Tank India or the US, both shows have one thing in common. They both inspire people to dream big. The real question is, what is your big idea? And if you had a chance to pitch, which shark would you choose as your favorite investor? Let us know in the comments below.